Chapter 18. I'm not sure how long I've been here, sitting in the memory room, dwelling on that conversation and everything it entails, how it affects my past, present, and future. It keeps rolling, bouncing, and echoing in my head. But every time I try to convince myself that Farrell's lying, an explanation for everything pops up. My newfound powers, his interest with their lives back home, my ability to access escape pods, his visiting me in the medical center. The door opens. "Rye, there you are." Wesley's innocent voice. "You're missing dinner." Same old Wesley. Yet somehow he looks different. Maybe because I feel different. I'm not who I was yesterday. I know nothing. "Are you okay?" he asks, sitting beside me. I clear my throat. I don't even know how to say this. My voice sounds weird, strained, hoarse. He shrugs. "Try." Licking my lips, I swallow the bile down. Take it one step, one sentence, one word at a time. I just talked to the leader. Well, maybe not just talked to him. That might have been hours ago. I have no sense of time right now. I wanted to see if he had any explanation for what you and I saw this afternoon. Right. Wesley shifts, sensing my dread. And he told me that he purposefully came for us. Came for me. Why would he do that? I shake my head, though it's already spinning from today's revelations. He told me Mom isn't fully human. She's half Thraken. She was married to Farrell. My brother's expression screams denial and fear, same waves that crashed over me. What? She was pregnant when she left. She didn't want her son, didn't want me, to grow up in the arena. Wesley's face is now a mask of horror. I'm Farrell's son. He looks away for a second, confused and distracted. But no, he's lying. Why would Mom... But I see the wheels turning, the story coming together for him. I can't believe that. He showed me proof, showed me one of his memories. I gestured to the dark wall. I saw Mom talking with him. It was her. I hide my face in my hands. We sit there in shocked silence. Wesley is trying to come up with a reasonable explanation. I'm trying to keep breathing. Why? I ask, hating how weak and pathetic I sound. Why would she keep this from us? She lied. To both of us. Why? Why hide something this important? Wesley finds his voice. I guess she was afraid. Didn't want us to know. We needed to know. What about when our powers awakened? I understand her not telling us when we were kids. We wouldn't have understood. But, come on, I'm 18 years old. My hands begin to glow in frustration. And it wasn't even her who told me. It was some alien, my biological father, who I can't stand the sight of. He sighs shakily. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. For what? He questions. It's my fault you're here, Wes. If he hadn't been searching for me, none of this would have happened. You wouldn't be here right now, fighting in the ring, living this horrible life. Riley, none of this is your fault. This was all his doing. I don't blame you. I never will. We're still in this together. We're still brothers. Tears clog my throat. Half-brothers, remember? Stop. Conviction flows through him. You will always be my brother, and my best friend. Nothing and no one can change that. What does it matter who your father is? I think you've gotten hit in the head too many times. I'm related to that psycho who kidnaps and tortures people for a living. But that doesn't change who you are. You're still Riley Price, one of the best guys I know. The best brother in the whole universe. I look at him, and there's so much honesty pouring out of him. With all the lies, pain, and secrets, his genuine and adamant response breaks me apart. I crumble and collapse into his hug. Wesley holds me, resting a hand on my head, the same way I do to him. But we've reversed roles for the time being. He's taking care of me. I just hide there. I just stay there. The next few days blur into one another. I'm moving, eating, fighting, but it means nothing. I feel nothing. Nothing but the searing truth. It seems to burn me alive, be a constant smoldering of my heart. I want to see Mom more than ever now, but for the first time, I don't feel like hugging her. I want answers. Would she even give them to me if I asked? Would I have believed her if she had told me the truth? I sit there, repeatedly stabbing my food but not eating. Kozan and Slay are gone now, so I guess they left to go train. I hadn't noticed them leave. I haven't noticed much the past few days. Blaze? Jem watches me, a question in her pink and green eyes. Please, call me Riley, I tell her, sounding more irritated than I feel. I apologize, she says softly. Wesley gives me a look. I sigh, ashamed. No, I'm sorry, Jem. I'm not angry with you or any of y'all. I'm just angry. Why? She asks. Your thoughts are safe with us, Riley. Wesley's heard this rant several times, but Jem hasn't. I gave her, Kozan, and Slay the basic, raw details of the truth, but something about Jem propels me to speak now. I rub my tight chest. I just don't understand how my own parents could lie to me. I feel like I knew them. I trusted them. Did they not trust me with the truth? How could they keep a secret that big for so long? How many times have they stressed the importance of telling the truth? Was Mom ashamed of me because of who my father was? Jem places a hand on my arm. There is nothing to be ashamed of, Riley. You did not choose who your father would be. You are not responsible for his actions. She removes her hand, the swirls on her temples glowing white with sincerity, with belief. Your mother left to protect you. She loves you. Jem fingers her braid as her temples fade to a blue color, regret seeping into her voice. My parents and I were not on good terms when I left home. Wes and I turned to her. I told them I wanted to go and fight for our people. I could take care of myself. I couldn't understand why they were confining me. They even contacted Kozan, tried to convince him that I wasn't ready. She sighs. I was so upset, and I boarded Kozan's ship the next day. Please understand, I am glad I met Kozan and Slay. They have been true friends, and I was honored to fight with them, to fight against our oppressors. Jem won't look either of us in the eye, trying to maintain control. But there is not a moment that goes by that I do not regret the things I said to my parents. If I could have one moment with them, I would apologize. Now she catches my gaze and holds it, eyes wet. I listen in stunned silence. She's being so vulnerable, so open, so kind. Even though our parents know much, even though they have lived many years, Jem continues, they still are capable of making mistakes. We must show understanding and patience as they have with us many times over. I cannot doubt their love for me, nor can I doubt your parents' love for you. She touches my arm again, and this time gives it a gentle squeeze. Do not hold on to your anger, Riley. It does not look good on you. Some of the tension breaks as I breathe out a laugh at her bluntness. Noted. I place my hand on top of hers. Thank you, Jem. She smiles. You're welcome. My heart feels a little lighter, so I start eating, processing the food as well as Jem's heartfelt words.